Hey guys, it's Chicago, back with another YouTube video. Thank you for all the support on the first video. For my first video, it's pretty cool. And when I was checking out the comments, a lot of people said how they liked my commentating over what I was doing, and they really wanted to see what I had to say and what I was thinking during high level matches. So for today's video, I'm just going to be doing my thought process during 2 games versus NRG. NRG is just always my favorite team to scrim or just play because they play perfect Rocket League, so everything's just such high paced and everything's really fun. So I'm gonna get into it. I'm gonna watch, sorry about that, these 2 games, lost and then a win. So let's get into it. First game, go to my point of view. Get B on the kickoff. Had an unlucky cheat. Yeah, Gabe with a nice little pass over. Who is that? So I'm pretty sure here I see Gabe pass and I messed up because I should have either waited a little bit longer because I have all this space, sorry, right here, and I see Fire turning too, so I know I could either dribble and maybe have a one-on-one if I go fast enough, or even just hit it to a better spot. But instead I just kind of cling it and give him the ball. So kind of a misplay on my part. And then Garrett with a good read to block it. Nothing you can do. Good clear by them. Kind of just waiting middle so a 50 could happen, and Gabe passes out to me like that. I remember here I called off ceiling because I knew there was no one mid challenging it, and I knew Classics was probably coming up field, so we might have momentum to get a good shot off. So I could try to do a quick little pass. Unlucky how it turned out. Clear. So here I'm trying to clear it to the mid or left as high and far as possible with my boost. So I try to get a lot of momentum, boost through the ball, and Classic sees the opportunity and he turns so he can try and get a shot off, and he gets a perfect shot off here. Literally couldn't be better, and we got a goal off that. Really good counter attack. So that was a really good shot. Perfect placement. But yeah. Good kickoff. I just threw away possession. It was my fault. Garrett kind of gave it back. Gabe looking for the pass. Here, I think I tried to keep it close to me, but I ran out of boosts, and then Classics also stays up, which is not a really good thing because no matter what Classics does here, he's not going to be able to get a touch that will at all be productive. So I think on top of me being there or him not getting a productive touch, I'm there with 0 boost, so it's just going to leave us both in terrible positions and leaving Gabe last man for a while, and Fire on the rotate back gets a demo, so they kind of have a free net right now. But yeah, so it's just bad communication and not proper rotation, I guess. So they get a free net. Lucky for them, or lucky for us, I should say. They get a miss. Nice little counter attack off their miss. I see Classics on my left, but I have all this open space, so I want to dribble. And Classics hits a banger. Perfect placement again. So 2 good plays right now between me and him. He's shooting the ball well. I probably could have saved this. I probably should have went to the wall, now that I think about it. But a really good shot by Justin. Good pass by Fire. But yeah, definitely a savable ball. I should have gone to the wall. Because I do have 11 boost, but even with 11 boost, if I'm on the wall or at least close to the post on the wall, I'll be able to get any ball that he hits towards the right side. If it's on target. But I didn't. Makes it really awkward. He shoots perfectly top left. Can't get it. Good kickoff. Gabe booms it. Makes fire. Wastes his boost. Challenges again. I definitely could have scored that. But missed my shot. Gabe with a good dunk. Here, I messed up because I did not think Gabe was going to turn. I don't remember the comms exactly on this. But once I see Gabe turn, I should just go... Here, let me fly real quick. As soon as Gabe turns, I should be going kind of to this mid or back to net. Oh. I should be going back to net so I can create more space and open up the field. Or even if I go left, like right about here, then Classics could have an opportunity to pass it to me. And then I could get a quick shot off possibly. But we're all kind of clumped up and now we can't have a good follow on the ball. But yeah. Garrett trying to kill time. Tried to get around fire, but still pretty poor touch. Just clearing the ball, resetting so he can group up and get boost. Wait. I definitely don't think Classic should have touched this because it's very, especially with me on West Ping, like 84 ping, as you can see, that touch is going to be kind of laggy for me, and because it's laggy, I probably hesitated and I couldn't follow it, and then me and Classics were both ended up on the wall when I could have just went forward in the first place if he didn't touch it, and we end up bumping each other, but we got lucky because we didn't get scored on. Here, 11 boosts, not much I can do. I don't know how it came really far out. I don't know how. Thought it would go straight down, but unlucky. Garrett beats the last defender. And that all stemmed from that corner play with me and Classics. Kind of double committing. Good kickoff by Classics, his signature. I remember this. I know Gabe likes to turn on it and take it here and maybe blast a shot, but I called him off and said I got it because I saw all this open space once Justin turned and he didn't start attacking me. So I knew I could dribble, and lucky enough I got a perfect flick off and went in. So it was a really good use of communication and me using open space to get a goal. Good follow by Classics to start the pressure. Trying to put it around fire so I don't get dunked. Maybe Gabe can get a follow-up shot, but not in this opportunity. Kind of just waiting for a panic clear to happen. Yeah, that's definitely my fault. When I assumed fire had no boost, so when I saw him go up for this, I thought I was just gonna be able to turn and like get ready to aerial, maybe pass it to Classics. Once he kept boosting, I definitely did not expect that, so he just got the easy double tap over me. So it's my fault. That's one thing I am pretty poor at, is thinking they have no boost and they actually have a lot and they just beat me. Here is a really important thing that I don't think a lot of ranked players like to do, is when you see a player coming for a shot, the ranked player usually thinks that I have to beat him, when instead they could just be able to 50 and to prevent a goal from going in, because a lot of times if you rush it, a lot of bad things can happen, like a lot of dunks. So it was good that I just 50-50'd, try to keep the ball close, because I don't want to get dunked, and if I get dunked, no one can save it. Justin with a good cutoff. Gabe with a good idea to pass, just a little bit of a clang. What did I do here? Yeah, that was a dumb thing to go for. Wouldn't have been productive at all. Justin with the pass to Garrett. Kind of unlucky. Unlucky twice. I probably should have rotated back here. Let me see. So hits off Garrett. I grab their corner. I need a. So hits off Garrett. Classics. Good beat. Hits crossbar. Unlucky. I definitely think I should have gone back to mid here and waited for Corrupted to hit, because I could have followed his, because he was kind of lurking around the mid already. But now we're both committed, and I missed my hit because I tried to go for top right, and now they have a counter attack. And yeah, so definitely, because I think Gabe probably would have beaten him. Let's check it out. Gabe, I don't know. Gabe would have probably got a 50 and then I could have followed, so I definitely should have gone back. Gabe with a good cutoff and dunk. I think we're all very low here. I'm gonna go back to my view. I think I'm the only one who has boosted this situation. Classics. I think Classics thought Gabe was gonna go forward for a pass, so he ended up not and just gave ball away. And then here, I backflipped, messed up my aerial because of it. They get a free passing play, and I got the first save, but definitely not enough. So me backflipping that aerial, missing it, was basically the lead to their goal. Poor hit on my part off the wall, and then Gabe also following. Puts us both in the corner, which kind of screws us and leaves Classics in a tough spot. Justin with the perfect recovery off the wall, gets a perfect pass out mid, and Garrett always hits the corners. Barely missed the save. But yeah, that all stemmed from me and my poor hit, and then Gabe also following me to the corner, leaving Classics back. So definitely preventable. Oh, I remember this. This was super laggy for me. It was probably super laggy for Fire too. But yeah, a lot of times when you get open space versus NRG, you gotta make it count. So I kind of got lucky that Justin went for the boost and he didn't go to demo me. So now I got this. Oh, it was Garrett. So I got this dribble, and it was a one-on-one. I knew it, so I flicked him, and I can guarantee you it was very laggy for both of us. So I got the dribble, and the goal. Tied it up. Pretty lucky that I got that space, but you got to make it count, especially against NRG or Cloud9. So here, 5 seconds. When Gabe passes me the ball, I see 2 of them back, and I know that I don't want to cling it because I'll just give them the ball, and they could have a pass to Garrett and a shot on target. So I know that I can't really do much with the ball here besides try and 50 Fire and get it past him and make Justin the last man. So instead I just try and stall, way out the clock, get a 50, and then yeah, so the ball just dies. Sorry, flicking the camera, it's just a habit, you know. So overtime. Sorry about the game sound dying. It's broken for replays right now. That's a super poor hit on my part. Yeah, definitely poor hit, but in my mind, I thought Classics was going to be turning to around this area for the pass. So I thought he was going to be like over here, kind of, but he's over there. So that's kind of pointless for me to pass it there, but I end up, my hit's terrible anyway. So I just give him the ball. Oops. There we go. I guess we'll just stick on Justin's. Justin just trying to keep possession. They're starving us. Gabe with a good clear. And a good boom. Just trying to reset defense again. Wait, did Classics not bump him? It looked like a bump on my screen. Oh well. And then, what happened here? Did I just cut off? Okay, let me see where Gabe was. Okay, yeah. So as soon as Gabe dies here, so I wish it really showed the top right that Gabe died. But I know he dies right there. So this is my ball to challenge now because he's going to be spawning back. So I immediately turn and make the soonest challenge I can. Cut it off. And back to offense. Pretty poor shot. Good pass by Gabe. Definitely could have had a better shot though. So now I'm just rotating to net. Got kind of fortunate that it was just a bad shot. Just trying to 50, keep the ball in play. Don't want to give up possession. Poor or good read on Garrett. I tried to go under him. He out 50'd me. Passing of the ball to Classics, which is a super important thing to do in high level games, is passing on defense. That's how you get out of sticky jams when you have no boost. And all right, what happened here? But passing on defense is the most important thing you can do, because without it, you're just gonna get stuck. Excuse me. And you're gonna be boostless, and it's gonna end up leading to a goal one way or another. And so passing, you can get quick counterattacks, even lead to a goal. So it's very important. Oh yeah, I remember. I did not expect Fire to turn whatsoever. Or like that he was, I knew he was there, but I don't think he would just be kind of, I thought he would be more towards the corner already or on the wall. So when I see him backflip and he gets that amount of power and it's like a perfect floater, then I'm kind of screwed. But yeah, it was a good game. Definitely a lot of mistakes on my part, and definitely goals that could have been prevented. But yeah, let's go into the next game. Sounds back. Hallelujah. Gear, I feel like this is one of my favorite things to do. Is, as you can see, the ball pops out right to me from that 50, and Garrett's the last one back. That would be very obvious, and Garrett probably thinks that I'm going to shoot here, but I know I have Gabe trailing behind me based on, so after the 50 I see Gabe moving up right there, and he's kind of just chilling mid. So I know once this ball pops out to me that I can pass it mid and give it to Gabe, who's one of the best shooters in North America. And he could pretend, it was kind of a bad pass. Garrett reads it though, because it's Garrett. And yeah, so I try to go for the unexpected pass, give it to Gabe, maybe fake out Garrett a little bit. But Garrett reads it well, gets a good block. Yeah. And then they get a goal off of it. I remember this. After this happened, Classics, I thought he thought Fire was definitely not going to be right there, so he thought he could dribble to the side or control it but Fire ended up charging him, made a good read, dunked it, passed it right to Garrett. Garrett doesn't miss. But yeah, just a unlucky sequence of events. I'll start it off. Garrett's good block though. Yeah, I guess I'm a freestyler or something. I don't know what that was. Classics with a really good clear. I tried to pop it up to Gabe. And yeah. I remember this specifically because as soon as I popped it, Gabe said he got it. And then he said, I'm missing. So he's going to fake out the defender. And I know that he's missing, so I could go at it without even looking at him. And I just go for the ball and get a good 50 on a Garrett. And Garrett's super confused because of Gabe's double touch he was attempting. So when he hears a boosting, he gets scared. And then he thinks that he's going to miss, but little does he know that I'm right behind him and I get the 50. At least that's how I saw it. Okay, so we can watch Garrett for a little bit. Gabe with a good follow. Unlucky off the post. Poor shot by me. Good save though. I definitely thought I could go under him here once I saw him jump. But still, not good enough placement. Should have been a goal. Justin beating Classics. Bad turn on my part. Alright, once I see Fire turn here, or I see Garrett's path to the ball, I know that he's going to hit it in this direction, and I assume it's going to be a pass because I know Fire's over there. So I start risking it, and I just, all my attention's on that pass. So I just charge and try and 50 him, maybe get a 50-50, beat him, start a counterattack, or start offense, possession, whatever. He gets it under me and gets a good pass to Garrett. But Classics has a good cutoff too, a good read on the play. Here, my intention was I wanted to clear it out mid because I didn't want to keep playing corner ball because I knew they probably had the boost control. So that would just end up them getting a counterattack. Or not a counterattack, sorry. They would just get possession and wear us out. Eventually get a goal. Or at least we would be boost starved. Here though, try to get a pass out middle. Unlucky. Definitely not my ball to go for. Should be Gabe's. He probably called me off, but I still went. Yeah, stupid on my part. It's just those kind of things where you double commit, it just ruins a whole offensive possession. Gabe kind of repaid it. He kind of cut off when it should have been mine. So kind of leaves Classics in a sticky situation, but Garrett messes up his ceiling. Classics, good control, slowing down the play. Good challenge by Gabe. Pops out to me on the wall. And whenever I'm on the back wall on defense, I always keep in mind where my teammates are. So I know that Classics here. I know that Classics is coming back. So he has this 50. I see him at the mid. I know he's on the right side. So when I clear the ball, my intention is to always hit it to a teammate. And I did not want to hit it to Gabe because Gabe has two players right next to him on the left side of the field. And so if I hit it to Classics, then he'll have that open space, or at least the potential to beat someone to the ball and get offensive possession starting. Unlucky though, he kind of messes up his takeoff. There we go. And Garrett cuts it off, gets a boomer back. Got kind of lucky. Oh, sorry. Got kind of lucky there. They messed up their shots, hit post. No, that's how the game goes. Here, I immediately start going mid once I see Classics jump and the path that Garrett's taking, because I know Classics will have a shot blocked if Garrett does decide to shoot, and that there's Gabe behind me in case he does shoot right there. So as soon as I see that, I see Garrett, and I immediately know that there's someone middle that he's trying to pass to, so I just full bolt that way, try and cut off the pass, or just block off the shot attempt, so it works out. Gabe with a good follow beat. Missed their boost. Should have even gone up. Should have just taken the boost and leave. Left. Here with a lot of power on that backflip. Keep offensive possession. That's my main goal. Beat Justin to the ball. That's all that mattered. Try and keep offensive pressure. Classics with a little bit of a boomer. Unlucky double touch on my part. I definitely did not mean to do that. I'm pretty sure I'm trying to get out the way too. Yeah, I just started boosting down too late because I wanted to get out the way. Well, to be honest, yeah, unlucky. Garrett with a good beat. Definitely a ball, or definitely a place where Classic should stay on the wall, because Gabe could get a pass out to him to the wall, and then Classics could maybe go for a shot attempt or hit it off backboard for someone else. But double commit, end up giving them the ball. They're trying to start their possession now and drain us. Good little pass with no boost between both of us to just kind of get the pressure off of us. Justin with a good clear towards the middle of the field. No one to follow though. And because of this clear, and they have, I'm pretty sure they are all boost arbed. Here, Justin has 100 for the clear, but none of his teammates can follow because they have no boost. Like, let's see Garrett. Or I guess Garrett has boost, but he thought Fire was, he can't follow because he's all the way back in net. He's third man. So they have no one to follow, and so that just means Justin's clear just goes to waste and gives Classics the ball. Classics with a, I called out right, he hit me, and I was lucky enough to get a good double touch on it, and we score. So it was a good use of them not challenging us to set up a passing play, and it worked out. Stupid game sound in these replays, man. Here, I definitely should not have jumped here. It's very stupid by me because I have no boost. So that means I'm just going to be floating in the air to a ball I'm going to get beamed to 100% of the time. When instead, I could just grab these 3 pads right here. So this happens, Justin beats me. I could grab this pad, or I did grab that. Instead, if I don't jump, I could just grab these pads, go behind Gabe, kind of spread the field out. But instead I go for a dumb hit. Gonna do nothing with it. Bad on my part. So now I'm just floating in the air. I'm gonna have 0 boost. Good clear by Gabe. They try to hit a little passing play. What happened here? I remember I tried to hit Classics, but didn't work out. Gabe with the save. I definitely think that in the future, this should be, I believe we've talked about it, but the person from the side, if they have the opportunity, they'll have a better read on the ball, on where it's going, than someone like Classics who's coming out of net, as you can see in his boost trail. So he went up, I bailed, but in the future I definitely think that should be my ball, And I could definitely, Classics could even go to that left corner boost and I could try and hit him for a pass and a counter attack. But now we're all just wasting our boost, kind of stuck in that. Another double commit. Let me see Gabe's point of view on this. I definitely think I definitely think that's Gabe's ball and I shouldn't have gone. So that was my fault. If it was a little closer, I could have. Another double commit. I'm very panicky right now. Still very low. Let me see Classics' point of view. Alright, still getting kind of crushed on defense. No boost. Save, that's all I can do. Got pretty lucky here with the backflip, and yeah, we're just getting out alive. That's all that matters. Gabe grabbing the boost. Very panicky. Oh my. Probably very poor communication. And we're all 0, so we're all panicking super hard. Right now, I'm just trying to kill time. Keep the ball close by 15. Pretty poor touch by me. Right here. Should have let Gabe had it. But again, I'm panicking. Really good save by Classics. And we're somehow not scored on. We got very lucky. But yeah, like all those goals that usually happen like that are because of poor communication and getting boost starved. So you just need to be able to stay calm and talk about who's going what after what hit. And we get the win. So we scave out of that. And those were just 2 games versus NRG. If you guys like this, I could definitely maybe do more scrims against other teams. And if you like this super in-depth, I know this is a very in-depth analysis. I could go shorter and just do like maybe the goals or important parts I see. So just tell me in the comments below how you liked it and if you want to see more. And please think about subscribing if you enjoyed it. Peace.